Hi, in this session, I'll just show you one of the troubleshooting approach on the pipeline. So I have got here two pipelines. One is eShop and eShop CD ACI. So this pipeline is basically creating a container registry. If you actually see, I already have a container registry created. And this pipeline is supposed to create a container instance by fetching the image from container registry. This is the repo that I have, and how this is supposed to fetch. It is basically based on the key vault. So in the key vault, I have got access policy created where I have got some app service principal which has got get and list access, and there is a secret which I basically created, which has the registry access keys. If you actually see, this password is saved in the key vault. Okay, and this pipeline is going to utilize this variable group. If you go in the variable group section, it will utilize this variable group utilizing this service connection which I have created, and utilizing this keyword it's going to use this key secret, and then it's going to fetch this, and the keyword, uh, the service principal, which is going to utilize, which is AZ Outlook SC, which is under my project settings. If you go to this service connection, this is my service connection, and if you go manage app registration, and this is using the ADO-Docker uh, service connection. If you actually, ADO-Docker, this is what it's basically utilizing. This is the service principal, and this is what I have given permission on the access policy. Okay, now this pipeline execution is going to fail right now in order to basically create the container instance. If I just go here and if I click on edit, this pipeline is going to fail. I have just made some error in this. I'll just show you how to troubleshoot this. So location is this is the template, this is the service connection it's referring, this is the web app name it's supposed to use, and these are the login for the ACR. Okay, and this is my resource group, and this is my variable group which has the key vault secret defined. So let's execute this and run this. So I know this is going to fail. I have made some changes, and the objective of this session is to see how to troubleshoot a pipeline. Okay, so I'll wait for this to fail. Okay, so the pipeline execution has failed. If I just go here, you would be, let's understand what does it trying to do. So it is basically, this is my tenant ID, state. Okay, let's understand in here first. Okay, so there is some data is okay, and basically it says at least one resource deployment failed. Deployment of one operation has failed. It is referring to this particular image. This is nothing but a container registry in container group. This is referring to this is the container group is not accessible. Okay, so let me just edit the pipeline and see what exactly this is trying to do. So this is my pipeline, and I will edit this. So I know the solution, but I just want to show how we basically need to read this. Okay, so let's understand. So basically, it's referring to this particular image. Okay, so let's search this first in the pipeline. Okay, so it is basically variables. This is location, this is template, subscription ID, service connection. This is the web app it's basically trying to create, and this is logging to the server, and this is okay. So this is basically the logging to the server, and this login is for my container registry. So I'll go directly to my container registry. This is my container instance. This is my container registry. This is my container registry, and it has the repositories, and it is referring to one of this repo in the pipeline. So I'll go back to the pipeline. So you see this. This is referring to this. This is MVC latest. So I'll go here, and where is my MVC latest? So this is MVC and this is the latest. So it is trying to pick this particular image and it's trying to create a container instance, and that is when it basically failed. So one thing is clear, that it's not able to fetch this repo. Okay, so I will go back here in container group this. So what it's trying to do, it is creating some kind of container group. Let's understand what is this in the YAML file. Okay, this is nothing but it's a web app. It's trying to create this particular web app. So web app creation is failed because it's failed to fetch the image. So now let's understand little bit more here. It says it's not accessible. Okay, so basically this is not accessible, this is not accessible, this is not created, and it says it is not accessible. It says please check image and registry, check out the troubleshooting. Okay, so these are the only inputs we have. Okay, so we may not be able to understand completely from here, but what we understood is that it's not able to create this web app because this image is not accessible. So let's go to the pipeline. Okay, okay, so it is supposed to create this utilizing this. So it says deploy, and it is basically using this variable group. And this variable group, which I showed previously, has the key vault information. So it is deploy, this is fine. Deployment, this is basically the resource group as a deployment. This is a service connection which I have. Okay, so this is my service connection, which is correct. So it is leveraging the same variable here. This is my subscription ID. This is also correct. And this is my resource group, which is resource hyphen group. This is also correct. So nothing wrong till here. Location is also correct. Linked artifacts is showing something, and this is template file. And template file is this. This is also correct. So far, this is all correct here. Now understand override parameter. It says web app name. So web app name we have already defined. This is my web app name. This is also fine. Image is basically picking up the latest image, which is from ACR login. It is using my login. ACR login. This is my login. It's using, and it's going. Okay, this is all fine, and it is saying login server. Login server. Okay. Username is ACR hyphen username. If I go here, ACR hyphen username is this. This is also defined. Okay, so basically, I was talking about says the server login is fine, username is fine, and then the password comes here. Okay, if you actually see, go through this each code, you will observe we have defined the username, but this password ACR hyphen secret is not defined anywhere. ACR hyphen username is defined. ACR hyphen secret is not defined anywhere. Okay. Now the problem is since this is actually not defined here, it is basically it may not be able to read the secret. But if you see, it is basically these are override parameters, and these are supposed to be overwritten. Uh, can be overwritten from this variable group. Okay, so what we need to do is that I'll go to this variable group, which is basically in the pipeline library, and this is my variable group. And you see I have got a secret with the name this, uh, but if you actually see, where is this? ACR hyphen secret is not defined anywhere. So what the problem is, the value for this is not getting filled, and that is why it is failing. So how can we fix this? I will go here. Under this, there are basically secrets. Okay, we need to define this, but before we define it here, we need to ensure that this is basically nothing but it's a key vault. Mm. See, it's a key vault, okay, and this is my key vault. This is my service connection. It's able to fetch because the service connection is using the service principal, and this service principal has a permission on the subscription. So basically, it's able to fetch this, and it is able to fetch all the secrets I have created. So what I need to do here is that if I need to go to my key vault, I go to secrets and I need to create here another with the same name. Okay, and I need to define the password for this. The password I have fetched, I will just create it. I'll just show you from where I fetched the password. So using the access keys of the container registry, this is the password. If I just show you here, if I just show you here, see, both are same. So this is what I have saved. So now in the key vault, I have got a secret created. Let's see if it's not saved. Let me quickly cross check. I go to secret. No, it's not saved yet. I will basically save it. ACR hyphen secret. There we go. ACR hyphen secret, and then the value of the secret. Paste and create. So secret value will come here, and I will create. Whenever I'm creating a secret, I think it's not able to create. Let's go to secret. Okay. If it's not able to create the secret with the same name, what we can do here, I can create with the value 1. Okay. And I will paste it here, create the secret with value 1. And in the pipeline, I need to make it number 1. Okay. Not just this, even on the variable group. So this is fine. Let's come to the variable group. Where is the variable group? Mm, okay, this is the variable group. Variable group. We need to also add this guy here. So with the secret one. This is directly fetching from the key vault. So this is also saved. Let's save this. Let's execute the pipeline with one. Save and run. So I will run it now. Save and run the pipeline. So execution is in place. I will stop and I'll just show you. So the pipeline execution is in place right now. I will just show you. So I mean, this is how we need to basically read the code. Sometimes you may not get straightforward error, but you need to basically try mix and match both error as well as the pipeline, and then only you would be able to understand. So you can see that it has already completed the activity, and now if I go and see my container instance, I should be able to see the instances created. Okay, so this was a short demo on how we should basically troubleshoot the pipeline errors. Thank you.